If you are not using the 9-word email in your email strategy, you should be. So what is it? Dean Jackson, a brilliant marketer. I encourage you to go check out his podcasts and other things he does. A friend of mine and a brilliant marketer has developed a brilliant email strategy called the 9-word email. Here's how it works. It's very, very simple. The subject line of that email is their name. And I put that in brackets because you don't write their name. You write Don or Mary or whatever their name actually is. Then the body copy of that email is a simple question. Are you still looking for blank? That's it. Nothing else. No name, no logo, no button to click, no anything. That's it. Their name, a simple question. Are you still looking for blank? And you send it. So let me give you a couple of examples of this. So are you still looking at growing your blog traffic? Are you still looking to get rid of your stress? Are you still looking to have your house painted? Are you still considering buying a new car? So notice it can be like different versions of those words. So let's talk about why this works. First off, this is a very personal message. And it's personal because you would never send this to somebody unless they had expressed to you an interest in something. So if they have opted in to get a report about X, then you can send them an email 3 months later that says, are you still looking for X? Because they've indicated they're interested by signing up for that opt-in in the first place. You know that they at one point were, they may still be. It's a very simple communication. And here's the thing that I love about this. People tend to respond to simple, direct questions that are targeted right at their needs. The beautiful thing is there's nothing here that says click here to do anything. So what do? They hit reply and they talk to you. So what this does is it creates a personal conversation. That conversation turns into a stronger relationship, which makes it easier for you to eventually make a sale. And by the way, this significantly improves your email deliverability because they've responded to you, and Gmails and Hotmails and Comcasts of the world say, oh, clearly they wanted to talk to this person because they responded to their email. Let me throw out 3 variations. These 3, by the way, come from an email that Dean Jackson sent out today. So giving full credit where it's due, this whole thing is his idea. I don't take any credit. I'm just being the reporter here, okay? So here's what he sent out today. So would you like to get started on? And he used the example of, would you like to get started on getting your book done? But the point he made was, this is even stronger when you put a time on it. Would you like to get started on getting your book done in the next month? Would you like to get started on getting your book written in the next 6 months? Whatever that is, it becomes even more powerful when you put a time frame on it, because people have been working on their book. It's maybe been a dream of them for 23 years. Would you like to get started on getting this done in the next month? Here's the next one. Would you like to join us? Now, this one needs a context sentence before. So I'm putting together a small group of people to discuss our frustration with Facebook ads. Actually, that's not a good one. I'm putting together a small group of people to discuss how to make our Facebook ads better. Would you like to join us? Okay, that's it. No button, no buy now, no anything that's like that. Would you like to join us? With that context sentence before. Now, let me give you the keys to success in doing this from my experience. So The first one is it's got to be a real need that you know that they have. You can't just send this out to your email list. Are you still looking to grow your business online? Well, it's much more powerful if it's a real need that you know they had. You know they opted in for a report on how to do better webinars. Are you still looking to increase the conversion rate on your webinars? Because they've said that to you. You know they have it. It's a real need specific, not build your business online. Okay. Secondly, just ask the question. This is the one thing that I and everybody else does is like, well, I feel like I should be doing something else here. Shouldn't I put a button that they click or something like that? No, just ask the question. Nothing else, not even your name. So they'll click reply and just respond to you. You're also the purpose of this is to re-engage, not to outright sell them. That sell comes later on in the conversation, but you're trying to start the relationship back up again. Next, use their name. That subject line that uses their name is another reason, by the way, why it's important to collect names when people opt in. Don't just do email. Add their name. Go watch my other videos where I talk about the power of adding their name instead of just their email when you get people to opt in. And you have to come up with some way to give them a personal answer to this. So you probably don't want to send this out to your email list of 200,000 highly engaged people because you're going to get swamped. You've got to give them some kind of personal answer when they do that. Sometimes their answer is yes. Okay, so then what do you send them? It's like the ideal at that point is, you want to talk about it? In other words, you're trying to start a conversation, continue a conversation. Instead of, let's say you send it out and they say yes, you don't say, well, check out this video and you put that in there. That's not what a normal human being does. And it's not go over here to my Calendly link and click to talk about it. No, a real human being would say, you want to talk about it? And then they answer yes or no. If they answer yes, okay, here's my Calendly link. Let's talk. If they answer no, okay, here's a video that might help you to give you some hints on how to do that. It starts a conversation that you personally hold with them as a result of the initial 9-word email that they got. Okay? This is incredibly powerful. I strongly encourage you to figure out ways to use the 9-word email. This whole principle of just ask them a question that you know is something that they really need and that they are really invested in. And it starts a conversation that can turn into amazing things on the back end. Have you tried this? What's your thoughts about this? Let me know in the comments. This is Don Crowther saying, just go do this stuff.